Hello guys, it's your boy Easy. Welcome to another video. So in this video, I'll be doing a breakdown of trade 3 and trade 4. So as you all know, this is the 20 trades challenge and the goal is to take 20 trades, executing my plan without deviating from it. And I've taken 4 trades, 16 trades left to go. So trade 3 and 4 was taken yesterday, June 12th, 2025. And I would like to walk you through what I saw that made me take both trades. So the first trade was trade 3. Let me turn it on. So trade 3, as we can see, price created, this is 1 hour time frame by the way. Price created this strong high. Let the market do something like this higher low, higher high. And then we had this lower low. So as you can see, this is a strong high. So per the trading plan, all I just want is for price to take out the strong high, and this is what happened. We saw that price took out the strong high. So the next thing will be to scale down to the 5 minutes time frame and look for my entry confirmation. And on the 5 minutes time frame, and it's important to also note that let me turn on the region of the Asian section indicator. So this pink box you are seeing in the Asian session, I remember when I started the challenge, I said I was going to be trading every session, and the reason is because setup don't occur that frequently with this strategy. So as you can see, during the Asian session, price rated this high, and after reading this high, we had this change of character or break of structure on the 5 minutes time frame. So after having the break of structure on the 5 minutes time frame, the next thing I wanted to see was a moving average crossover, which obviously happened right here. And I want to enter on the last order block, which I did. So I set a limit entry for this trade, and I see that the market tagged me in and eventually went into a 1 to 5. My 1 to 5 risk to reward target. So let me show you the journaling. So as you can see, this is the journal. Nothing much so far. So this is trade 3. This right here is trade 3, and I click it. You see the pair I traded, direction, I reached 1%, and my reward was 4.4%. I will explain that. And the outcome of this trade was a win. Did I follow my plan? Yes. I rated myself 8 out of 10. And this was what I felt. And generally, I feel calm. I just had a little internal conflict over my take profit target, and I was caught between taking profit at 5 hour on the chart and taking profit at 5 hour on the risked amount. I eventually chose 5 hour on the chart. So let me explain. So because of commission and spread during my trade 1 and trade 2, I explained I was going to be risking $45 instead of $50 per trade, so that the remaining $5 will cover for commission and spread, and I won't lose more than way more than 50% each time I lose. And the thinking behind this is so that I can take 10 trades, because if I'm losing more than $50, way more than $50 per trade, eventually I won't be able to take 10 trades on the account. So that was the reason for me decided to risk $45 per trade. So now I have a trade that eats take profits, and instead of me bagging $250 on the trade, I was just able to bag $220 on the trade. And the reason is because I risked 4.5% and I risked $45 and not $50 exactly. So risking $45 is like risking 0.9%. So obviously, if you have a take profit of 5R on the chart, when the trade eats take profits, you won't close that exact 5R in profit. You close 4 something percent in profit. So now I was now conflicted that, okay, should I take profit at 5R exactly on the chart, or at 5R exactly on the amount I risked? So let me go back to the chart and show you what so now you can see that this trade now on the chart is a 5R trade, but this 5R trade marked on the chart is not going to give me the full amount, like the full $250 I'm supposed to make if I reach $50. So for me, in order for me to get that $250, I will need to extend my target to probably like a 1 to 6.5 thereabout. So I was, kind of conflicted about that. But eventually I decided to just go for this 1.5 hour on the chart. And the reason is because, I don't want to set a bad precedent for upcoming trades. That's number one. And number two, when I was like testing and backtesting the strategy, I was just using 5 hour on the chart. So there is no reason to change anything. Remember, that's the goal of this challenge. The goal of this challenge is you don't want to apply too much discretion. You don't want to change too many things. You just want to execute. You don't want to focus too much on outcome. So I discovered and accepted the fact that if I had extended my targets, I was probably, trying to focus on the outcome and all of that, which is not the goal of this challenge. So I decided to just stick to the 5 hour, and I was happy with the 4.4% that I closed because it's got me out of drawdown on the account. So the next trade now, I'll still take you to my funny pips portal. But for now, let me go over the next trade, and the next trade is trade 4. Let me pick up trade 3. So let me go back to the 1 hour time frame. So this is the 1 hour time frame. So trade 4 was also taken yesterday. So as you can see, this is trade 4. We had this strong high. And how do I know this is a strong high? I know this is a strong high because price did this higher high. This is higher low, this is higher high. And then we had this. So for me, this is a strong high. So I was waiting for price. And even if you don't want to use this strong high, there's another strong high right there where we had price in this higher high. Then we had this lower low. So you can see higher high, higher low, higher high. Then we had this lower low. So for me, this is a strong guy. So price rated this low. So price rated this strong guy and also this strong guy. So whichever you choose. And I was just waiting for price to give me my entry signal. So I'll scale down to the 5 minutes time frame. So in 5 minutes time frame, you can see that after price rated this high, we didn't have a break of structure on the 5 minutes time frame up until this point where we had price do this higher high, higher low, higher high, then we had this lower low. So this was the break of structure, and I wanted to confirm it with my moving average crossover. So as you can see right at this point, we had a moving average crossover. So after this moving average crossover, I wanted to enter on the last order block right here, and I set my limit order right on the other block. And this was a pre-Asian session, like late London session. So I set my limit order, and unfortunately I got stopped out before price drop, which is fine. I've executed my trade. It's no longer in my control. The market will do what the market wants to do. So this trade was a loss. So this is the third loss out of 4 trades in this challenge so far. Now let me take you to the journal. So for the journal, this is trade 4. So on trade 4, you can see it was also a short position. The funny thing is all the trades I've taken so far in this challenge are all short trades. So I reached 1%, I lost 1%. The outcome was a loss. Did I follow my plan? Yes. And I rated myself 10. I think this is the first trade where I rated myself 10 because, to be honest, I felt nothing odd. Like I had no odd feeling about the trade. I don't know, maybe it's because in profits on the account, I'm no longer in Jordan. I don't know if that's the reason. I don't know, to be honest. But I just know that I have no odd feeling for this trade. And I love in my H1 and M5 chart. So there's really nothing much on the journaling of this trade. So as you can see in the visual summary says I'm currently on 1%. I'm currently 1% up on the account. Remember, the goal to pass, the target to pass this challenge is 8% profit, and 7% to go. If I'm to pass the challenge, I don't know, to be honest, if I'm going to pass the challenge, but to pass the challenge, I need to make 7% more. And for the 20 trades challenge, I need to take 16 trades more. So as you can see, I've taken 4 trades on the account, and those 4 trades were taken in 2 weeks. So that's an average of 2 trades per week, and we are still in 20 trades. So I don't know how long the remaining 16 trades is going to last for, but That's the interesting part. Let's just keep fingers crossed. So let me refresh. So this is my funding peak dashboard. As you can see, I'm currently up 1.16% on the account, and I've passed the minimum trading days, which is 3 days. So I've traded for more than 3 days. And what else? So my profit target is $400. So I still have to make $342. Average win is $217. We just say I just one winning trade, and my average loss is $53. So currently my win my win ratio is 25%. So these are all the trades I took. As you can see, just 4 trades so far. Number of days traded, for total trades taken, for average trade per day, blah blah blah. You can read all of that up. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for the 20 trades challenge so far. So 4 trades out of 20, one win out of 4 trades, 1% up on the account. So you can see that despite the fact that I still have so far, despite the fact that I still have a 25% win rate, I'm still up 1% on the account. So that's the beauty of a good risk to reward system. Though I'm using 5R risk to reward system, is also good, and it also has its disadvantages. So maybe in another video I'll talk about stuff like that, like the advantages and disadvantages of big risk reward and small risk reward and those kind of things. So that will be all for now, guys. See you in the next trade. And but for potential trade 5, now this is 7:34 a.m. West African time. This is just pre-London session. So obviously I'm on the chart, and so far this is what I can see on the chart. I can see price do this with higher high, higher low, higher high. Then we have this lower low. Then after the lower low, what do we have? We have a higher high. So for me, this is a strong low. So now I'm expecting price to come into this strong low, possibly come into this strong low. So if price comes into this strong low, possibly, and then I'll be looking to long if I get my entry signal. Or on the other hand, we also have a strong high right here at this eyes. So if price decides to come into this strong high, then I'll be looking for a possible short again and long. So that's all for now. Let's just keep fingers crossed. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.